Welcome to another edition of Thunder and Lightning. I don't know where our background went, but there it is. I don't know what happened with that. Anyway, welcome to week 2 Pick'em. This is where me and Nikki talk about around the whole NFL. We do our sleeper picks. I beat Nikki by 2 games last week. No big deal, but it's only week 1, so she'll get her pretty brains in and she'll beat me a few times during the season. So I'm not going to get too excited. Nikki, it's been a long week. It's already Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday night football. I know you have a work event. Oh, tonight, because I'm posting it on Thursday morning. Tonight, Thursday night football is actually a very good matchup. It's between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. We'll get into that game and all the other games this week. Nikki, before we get into our picks, do you have any fantasy conversations you want to bring up? Starts and sits, best bets. What do we got tonight?
Well, I am bummed that all the work events start up now and they're all on Thursday. Normally, I don't mind missing Thursday night football, but this is actually a good game. So when I was doing picks and like putting my thoughts together, I was like, oh, can't wait to watch the game tomorrow. Wah, wah, wah. I mean, there's a chance I might be home before kickoff or like maybe before halftime. There's a chance. Listen, it's not like I won't be somewhere that I can't watch it, but you know,
you'll definitely be home by halftime.
I think I'll be home by halftime. You know, we'll see how tomorrow goes.
We'll get into that. Don't worry. Anyway, let's save everybody.
Friday morning. I don't know. We'll see. Fantasy last week. So you and I are not in the same league, but I am in Damian Adams' Real Deal Podcast League. And you know what? I just went one team this year. Last year I was in like 5 and I just couldn't it was just too much. So I just kept it to 1. And Damian and I were head to head. We were going up against each other last week. And I was like, Monday afternoon, I'm like, oh God, I'm down like 20 points. There's no way I can pull this out, right? Like I had Moody to go and Wilson to go. And I was just like, you know, and the Niners defense. And I was like, it's just not going to happen, right? Thank you, Moody. I got 26 points from him alone. So I ended up pulling out the win and the text chat was going crazy. And it was a nail biter for me and Damian all week. And I just felt so defeated on Monday because I was like, there's just no way I'm going to make up all this ground. And I did. And I pulled out the win.
That's
back against the wall, like the New York Giants.
Yeah, we're not even going to talk about them tonight.
But we have to for a moment.
That's a clutch win. I unfortunately was on the opposite side of things from your excitement. I have in one league, and it happened to be my keeper league, and I kept Jordan Love and I kept Christian McCaffrey. And obviously, we all know what happened with Jordan Love. He got hurt at the end of the game against the Eagles. He was playing decent. He had a good pointage. So, and then obviously he's going to be out for a few weeks to a month or so. And then Christian McCaffrey around 5:00. Thank God I didn't need him. So he took a 0 on my team. Thankfully, I didn't need him. But if I was in a closer matchup, I would have been livid. But yeah, we don't know what's going on with him. The whole Madden curse strikes again.
Wait, so how many leagues are you in?
So I am in 3 money leagues. I'm in 3 money leagues. So 4. Actually, I'm in 4 money leagues and I'm in 1 free league.
5 total?
Yeah.
Oh but my God. You have a plus survivor pool, right?
Yeah, I'm in a pick'em pool, which I did great in, and then our pool.
Like you,
I can't
really
say no.
have a sickness. Like you literally have like.
If you come to me, like I was joking with one of my friends, I'm like, dude, you missed me by 2 hours. I can't take another league on.
Like that's really crazy. All right, so how did all teams do?
I was 1-3 in the
Oof.
money league. Yeah, it wasn't a great week. It's okay. I like losing in week one. Obviously, I don't ever like to lose. But if I was to lose in week one, you get the best waiver wire pickups. You're like, okay, this year I didn't really do that much. That wasn't really that, oh
Right.
my God guy because
Right.
of the pickup. Everybody had the backup to the Niners literally the last moment. And then in that one league that I have Christian McCaffrey, I do have a Homer 49er fan. Like his whole team is basically 49ers. So
Mm.
I'm gonna try to trade him Christian McCaffrey, and I'll see what I can do get him back. So we'll be.
Mm. All
Yeah,
right. Well, good luck. I hope you have a better week since we're not in the same league.
I think I'm gonna have a better week. I'm confident in most of these teams. It's
Are you
just
projected to win in most of the leagues?
it's close, too close to tell.
Too close to call, like an
Yeah,
election.
basically, it's like all right,
When
one
they're
move
down
here
to
or
like
there.
that random county in like
Like
Ohio and they're like too
yeah,
close
like
to
I'm
call.
like within 2 or 3 points. So
Margin of error.
yeah,
Isn't
it's
it crazy how the whole country will come down to like a county in Ohio? Like some
oh yeah,
random fucking
it's
town that you never
yeah
heard of?
yeah
That's crazy. Um my projection to win is literally at 50-50 right now.
okay yeah. So yeah,
Too
there
close to
isn't there isn't that one like oh wow I'm gonna get smoked other than the league that I have Christian McCaffrey in. So
call. All right. Well, you might bounce back like the Giants.
yeah, that's not happening. Do you
Oh
have
my
a best?
god, wow. My pessimism is officially rubbed off on
No,
you.
you have nothing to do with it.
Oh, I
It's
have
been
nothing to do with it. You spent a whole off season listening to me complain about it. I have nothing to do with it.
no, you have
It's
zero to
rubbing
do with
off on you
it.
to the
It's
point where you sold all your tickets already almost,
I
right?
haven't yet, but if anybody wants my tickets, go ahead.
Oh
No,
my god.
the funny thing, I got rid of the Eagle tickets, right?
Yeah, you
I
told me
just
that
put them
this
on. I put them on, and I you don't I have my emails muted unless it's like an important email. I go into my Gmail, and the Eagle game already got sold within an hour. I'm like, holy shit! All right, awesome.
probably the
Thanks, Eagle
Eagles
fans.
fans.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. And then on Ticketmaster, they show you where they suggest where to like try to sell them to get like unload them.
Hmm.
And December, man, it's like a ghost town. Like you get some money back, but it's like embarrassing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's actually like
Did you
embarrassing.
make money at least on this sale?
On the Eagle, yeah, the Eagle game, I got around the 100, and so this was my plan. I put all the games up for sale and kept the parking just in case something falls through and I have to go. So I kept the parking, and then like for the Eagle game, I knew the tickets are gone, so I sold it. I put it up the parking.
In case you have to go.
Right,
Nobody's like,
twist my arm.
yeah, I know. Nobody's making you go. I mean, all right. Well, we'll see. I mean, keep those tickets. I might need them from you for a client. So we'll see.
No, ask the client if he wants the rest of the season. That'll be good.
Just here, you
I
can
know.
go the rest of the
I
season.
have after Sunday's game. I have zero interest to going to another game this year.
Okay. I understand. I get it. I understand. Well, maybe he wants all of them, or maybe I will take a client
There
with
you
your
go.
tickets.
Use
All
my
right.
tickets for your
So
client.
speaking of the Giants, one of the best bets that I do like this week is I like the under in the Giants Commanders game. It's at 44.5.
I like it.
So I like the under there. I know both secondaries are suspect,
Ass.
but those teams have been like looking in a mirror for a very long time now. And if Daniel Jones continues to struggle, I just think both sides, I don't think we're going to quite get to 44.5. I think it's just going to be one of those
Typical.
NFC East, rip your hair out of your head, back and forth penalties, sloppy, never played football in my life. I look like I'm not prepared. Somehow one of those teams pulls it out. But yeah,
I'm with you.
I think it's more like
I
just under.
actually I
Probably like
usually
2023, like 43 points maybe.
yeah, I usually pick the under for this game as well, so I like it.
Okay. And see, we didn't rehearse. Like we didn't know. Because we don't do that on this show. We don't give each other
No,
what we're doing ahead of time.
we are 100% finding out the same way you find out.
Surprise.
Surprise. So, do you have any starts and sits for fantasy, or you
Yeah, I
just
got a couple. So back to our game, Brian Robinson Jr. Okay.
okay?
Like him to start this week because he got as many targets as Eckler did, and that was against the Bucks. So I
Interesting. Okay.
expect this week to be more in terms of volume. And yeah, everybody's out there losing their minds if you have Deshaun Watson. Sorry about. I don't know why 10 fantasy points. He
If
went
you have
0 for
Deshaun,
7 in deep passes. I don't know why you have him. I don't know
yeah,
what you thought you were gonna get.
it's
So
like a 2 quarterback league, or like that would be the only
I
way I
get
could.
it. We're in a 2 quarterback league too, but even I didn't.
No, that's what I'm saying. That would be the only way I would like even consider him being on the
I
team.
have Goff and Caleb Williams, so I don't. Yeah, I wasn't even like Deshaun Watson didn't even enter my mind. So all of you who are freaking out, you kind of did it to yourself a little bit, but yeah, I'd go ahead and I would sit him.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, what are you doing?
What are we doing here? You know?
All right, so let's get to pick 'em. These are our
Okay.
fun picks on Sleeper. So basically, let's look at last week. Might as well. So Maurice has 12 points, Massacre has 12 points, and then it's me. Then where's Nikki Nick?
Oh.
Tied for ninth, 2 points away from me. Honestly, every week's anybody's game. Thank you to the 40 people that joined us. We really do appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
So without further ado, this week we start off like we mentioned earlier, Thursday night football. We have the Buffalo Bills going into Miami. Miami is a 1.5 favorites. Miami is a little banged up. That running back Mostert isn't playing, but HN is a little banged up. So that's going to be interesting to see. Buffalo is going to be Buffalo. Josh Allen had a little banged up wrist, but he's cleared to go. Uh, it's in Miami early in the season. For whatever reason, Miami is a powerhouse early on in the season. I think they find a way to sneak one against the Bills. It's going to be a typical good game, but I'm going Dolphins -1.5.
Yeah, so I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to take Buffalo because I think they're going to spread the ball around a little bit more and set up
Okay.
the run better. So I'm going to take Buffalo in this one.
Okay. Yeah, this is a toss-up game, so I respect that. All right. The next game, 1 o'clock. The Baltimore Ravens are 0-1. This is like going to be everybody's favorite survivor pick all week. The Ravens are 9.5 point favorites against the Vegas Raiders. What are you thinking for this game?
Poor Raiders. I mean, the Chargers, like that rushing attack,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like demolish them. Now they get Derrick Henry. Yeah, I'm taking the Ravens and the points. I think we're like 26-14, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. I hate doing this big of a spread, but this week
Oh,
it's
yeah. I don't normally bet this big of a spread, but
if out for side bets and like real life bets, I'm not making this bet. But
no.
yeah. And I got burned by the Bengals last week, so yes, I'm doing it
Yeah,
early.
I don't like a big spread like that, but we have to because Danny's making us do all of this.
Yes.
Okay.
Such a mean person. All right, next up, the Carolina Panthers 0-1. They are making the Giants look like a competent team against the Chargers. Man, I
Don't
did
we
not
play
like.
them in Germany?
Yes, we do. That's going to be for the first pick of the draft, so hopefully we lose.
Wow, wow, you have really turned a corner the past 48 hours.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, you were pretty bad Monday, but it's getting progressively worse. I mean, you sound like me.
No, no one sounds like you.
That's
All
true.
right. So Chargers -6.5. I did not like how they looked against the Raiders last week,
No.
but the Panthers are so freaking bad. They'll find a way to win by 7.
Oh, yeah. I'll take the Chargers. Listen, they forced 3 turnovers last week, racked up 4 sacks. I mean, I think they'll have their way with the Panthers. So yeah, I will take that. What's 4? 6.5.
6.5. Yep.
That's big too, but I think they can do it.
Yeah. Like I said, yeah. I don't know. I don't love it. I'm just holding my nose and taking the cough
It's
medicine for
probably
that
gonna be
one.
like 31-13 type of game. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll see what happens. I'm trusting Justin Herbert on
yeah.
this one. All right. Another 1 o'clock game. We got the Saints heading to Dallas. Dallas's home opener. Listen, the Saints looked very good against Carolina. That's not happening against Dallas. I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
I think I take the Dallas by the touchdown. When they're home, it's going to be a homecoming. Dak is the new conquering hero with the $60 million. They seem to roll at home early in the season and throughout the regular season. So it's going to be a fun homecoming for the Cowboys and their
Yeah, they
fans.
just dominate at home. So I'm with you on that one.
All right, this is a fun one. All right, the Lions are home once again. They come off with an overtime victory over the Rams. The Rams looked really good and let them off the hook, and the Bucks looked really good against the Commanders. So I could say the same thing about the Buccaneers looking good against the Commanders. I just like the Commanders. I mean, I just like the Buccaneers defense just a little bit more than the Saints defense. So I'm gonna take the big spread. I'm gonna take Tampa Bay plus 7.5. They're gonna.
Oh,
This is gonna be the game
no.
that that Detroit's gonna win by 10. I feel it, but
Yeah.
I'm just going. I'm going plus 7.5. This is where
No.
this game is gonna be the game that you beat me this week.
No, yeah. So listen, I'm always on Detroit. They cover like 70% of the time or 78% of the time. It's crazy. And they're good for that backdoor cover. I think that we saw a little bit of some holes in the Tampa Bay defense last week. And I think the Lions running attack is going to expose that even more. And
Okay.
I have always won with Detroit. I will take Detroit and I'll take the points.
Sounds like me with Patrick Mahomes. um, okay, I'm just risking it. I'm probably gonna lose, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you're gonna lose.
All right, this is gonna be the interesting game. Malik Willis, home, Green Bay Packers. They are 3.5 point underdogs to the Colts. The Colts look good. It just the Texans woke up and just was the Texans. All right, Richardson had a couple amazing throws. That one throw on a dot on 60 yards through the air was amazing. Um, we haven't really seen enough of Malik Willis to be confident that they will be able to cover 4 points. So I'm gonna go Colts.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go Colts, and basically same reason. And I think Jonathan Taylor is gonna have a nice day.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, right. All right. The another 1 p.m. game. We got the Browns traveling to Jacksonville. Jacksonville is in 3.5 favorites. I don't know where do you want to go with this one?
So my thing is like they both had an ugly week one. They
Mm-hmm.
both have inconsistent passing games.
Correct.
I think I think Jacksonville wins it because I'm going to edge to Lawrence on this due to
Mm-hmm.
talent, but I don't think they cover. So,
Okay, I actually agree with you. I'm going Browns to cover.
yeah,
Their defense is so good.
yeah.
I'm with you on that one. All right, another 1 p.m. The San Francisco 49ers head over to Minnesota. Like we mentioned twice already, this was because of who they played, not because of how good they were. I think the Niners find a way to roll and get the -5.5 in cover.
I think the Brian Flores pass rush is going to rattle Brock Purdy a little bit. I
Okay.
do think San Fran's going to win. I don't think they're covering that. So, I'll
Okay.
take Minnesota.
I like that we disagree. It's fun.
I think
Uh,
I think it's like 24-20 and it's just there
right.
and I don't like that. I actually wouldn't touch this game.
Okay. All right. This is another fun one. 1 o'clock in New England. We have the Patriots coming 1-0 against the Seahawks. Seahawks are 3.5 favorite. I'm going Seattle. I want to see New England do this again back to back weeks. I think the Seattle has enough firepower to find a way to pull out the 3.5.
I don't. I
Okay,
think it's a field goal, so I'll take the Patriots.
man, this week's
But
gonna be really good.
I think Seattle wins. I don't think the
Okay,
Patriots are going to win, but
okay.
This is against the spread, everybody. Danny
Right.
didn't want to do straight up.
No, straight up is so lame. All right, we're also adults. All
There's
right.
people out there that don't know what over under
Well,
is and
it
against the
is.
spread.
I mean, it's 2024. You should know.
I'm just telling you, there's people out there that don't know it.
I know, but it's 2024. Just Google it. All right. Titans, Jets. Man, there's a lot of 1 o'clock games.
There's
All
a
right.
ton.
All right, and it's Jets -4.5. Titans. I'm going with the home team. The Jets are gonna win, but I think the Jets are gonna win by 4 or less. They're just gonna miss the cover.
I'm with you. I'm exactly with you on that.
All right, the last 1 o'clock game. The New York Football Giants face off against the Washington Commanders. The Commanders are 2.5-point favorites. Listen, this is Jaden Daniels' homecoming. This is his first game. He's the top 2 pick. We are new cultured in Washington. We have a new coach. We have a new coach, offensive coordinator in Kingsbury. Our defense still sucks. Daniel Jones is a corpse out there. Let's get after Daniel Jones. The crowd is going to be wanting to cheer for the Commanders. All we hear is from Rio, we're different. We're different. We're going to sweep you guys. We're different. Listen, if the corpse of Daniel Jones goes to DC and wins in DC once again, I don't want to hear it from Rio. I don't. And I've been telling him all week, bro. If you don't win this game on Sunday, you guys are in trouble, big time trouble. Both of our secondaries are terrible. But guess what? It's Jaden Daniels' first home game. I am riding with the Washington Commanders and taking the 2.5 points. The Giants did not look great. I know we own them, but a lot of stink coming out of that Meadowlands this weekend. I don't like the vibes. We have Kayvon Thibodeau trashing Jordan Rana. We had those fights, and then he makes a corny joke today. We have your boy Jalen Hyatt just leave without showering with his eye back on, and just a bunch of other not feeling good vibes heading into week 2. And let's face it, Washington has to win this game. Jalen's first game. I'm going Washington as a no-brainer, unfortunately.
Give me the Giants. I think
What?
they win.
Now the Giants are going to win this week. I hate. Oh my god!
Hold on. You just went on an 8-minute soliloquy.
Go ahead. You're always negative, but you pick them to cover.
I do. So I didn't pick them last week. I think they're going to win, and I think they're going to cover by a field goal. Okay, I don't think it's anything fucking crazy out here.
I know.
Here's the thing: the Giants can't afford to lose because this is the one they should win. What you can't do is start 0-2, go to Cleveland, probably struggle there, and then get your ass kicked by the Cowboys. So that can't happen. There's too much heat on everybody and Daniel Jones. He knows he's supposed to win this game. This is where his daddy moment is. So he's going to step into this and he's going to perform much better. I'm not going to say miles better, but he's going to perform much better than he did last week. There's no way this team can carry on. Like, there's too much turmoil right now. They need this win in order to kind of reset themselves. I think that team's going to rally around Daniel Jones and they're going to pull out the win by a field goal. Give me the Giants.
All right. I hope you're right. I for my mental sake, I hope you're right, but don't like it. All right.
So probably like 23-20, you know? Like, yes, I don't think,
like you said, it's going to be the under for sure.
Yeah.
I agree. All right. The 4 o'clock slate. We have we got the Rams heading into Arizona. The Rams, for whatever reason, are +1.5 underdogs. I'm going with them. They looked good against the Lions. I know Puka's banged up, but as long as you have Stafford, Kupp, Williams running the ball, I just trust them a lot more. For whatever reason, they did not feed their first pick of the draft, Marvin Harrison Jr. Marvin Harrison Jr. is still running in the end zone right now. That's how wide open he was in a very crucial moment of the game.
I know. What was that? You think they get him involved this week?
And then, yeah, well, you'd hope. And then Kyler said some weird things today that you're just like, ew, what are we doing?
Why? What did he say today? I missed it. I saw all the Giants stuff, but what did he say?
He basically was like, "Why do I? He needs to learn by himself. I'm not. It's not my responsibility to help him out. Something
Who did he
along
say
those.
that about?
Marvin Harrison Jr.
You're the quarterback. What is with Kyler Murray? Like, what kind of attitude is
I
this?
don't know. I don't like it.
Bro, like, honestly, if I had an employee say to me, like, no, it's on somebody, no, fuck no. You have to be a team player at some point. And that's coming from someone that's not a big team player. Like,
well, yeah, you're the star wide receiver. So
I couldn't, or if somebody came to me and was like, Nikki, I need help, I don't understand something, I would not turn to them and be like, it's on you to figure it out and walk away.
Something along those lines. Don't paraphrase. I was paraphrasing, but yes.
You gave me the gist of it. It's okay.
Right. All right, another 425. So I'm
Which, by the way, people want to know why we don't have a podcast or one of the shows on here. Why is it not called Now I Got the Gist?
That's on you. I can't like I can't
be the marketing guru all the time.
I can't hold your hand on every single podcast.
I'm just saying. I don't know what show that would be.
You would have to honestly log into the StreamYard to do some of this work too. So
well,
I can only do so much. All right.
I'm just the on-camera talent. I send you my videos. Okay. This is the third or fourth week in a row. I've done 2 shows. I haven't bailed on you.
Yes.
A little like praise to come my way for showing up would be
for doing your job. Big deal.
Would be nice. Yes. Yeah. You know, this is hard work. As we know, people think we turn on the camera and go. You and I can do that, not other people.
Yes. All right.
What do you got next?
This is an interesting game. You got the Broncos in Denver against the Steelers. The Steelers are 3.5-point favorites. Their defense is locked down.
Yeah.
I'm scared for Bo Nix. But
me too.
The Steelers cannot score a touchdown. They scored 6 field goals off of Boswell's feet on Sunday. I mean, 6 field goals is a lot. I'm gonna go Denver covering, but Steelers find a way to win because of their defense. Like TJ Watt scores a pick 6 or something along those lines. But I think Denver finds a way to cover at home.
I think Bo Nix is a little shaky. I think Mike Tomlin's going to impose his will on them. And honestly, if the Steelers they could win a lot of games just running the football. So I'm going to edge to Pittsburgh on this one. Give me the Steelers.
Okay. And Fields is playing once again. So
I'm okay with that.
No, I'm okay with that too. I think Pittsburgh wins by 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This should be a fun game, but half of Cincinnati is banged up and butthurt about contracts and everything else like that. And if they don't play good against New England for whatever reason, they just start slow every year. Unfortunately, that is the worst division to do that in.
Can't do that in the North. Nope.
They usually own Kansas City, but once Kansas City took care of them in the playoffs 2 seasons ago, it looks like all their mojo has gone down to the wayside. I don't love the vibes from Cincinnati. They usually come up for the Chiefs, but give me the Chiefs in Arrowhead -5.5. The Chiefs just don't like Cincinnati. After them always talking crap, it's always a big-time rivalry game. We don't know what's going on with Higgins. Obviously, Chase is going to play again, but the whole vibes is weird. I'm going to just trust Patrick Mahomes, and Mahomes we trust. So.
I do think Kansas City pulls out the win, but I don't think they cover. I think it's like 27-23 type of thing. Okay.
Fair enough. All right. Sunday Night Football. The Houston Texans play the Chicago Bears, and they are 6.5-point favorites. Oof. Caleb Williams had a
Caleb Murray. You just made a new quarterback.
Yeah, I made 2 quarterbacks in one. Caleb Williams had let's just say he had a lackluster start to his career, but they still found a way to win, and that's all you really need to know. But with Houston playing at home, Sunday Night Football, they're not on Sunday Night Football a lot, so I think the crowd's going to be extra juiced up for this game. And I just think the Houston Texans' firepower on offense is just going to be too much. I will take Houston laying the 6.5.
Oh, that's big. You don't like that. Yeah, I think Houston wins. I don't know they cover. I think it's like 24-20 or something. So I'll take Chicago.
Okay. And then Monday night, we have the Philadelphia Eagles coming home for their
Ugh,
homecoming against the very shitty Atlanta Falcons, like I called. I'm
one
going
week.
with what?
1 week.
I
One
know.
week.
I just don't like them. They'll be fine because their division stinks, but give me the Eagles at home. 6 points, touchdown is nothing for them, especially with Kirk Cousins in Philly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Primetime
Just
Kurt is primetime Kurt with a
yeah.
banged up Achilles. He's still feeling around with that. Don't love it. I think the Eagles find a way to cover. Yuck. Tiebreaker. I didn't look at FanDuel to see what the over under spread is. I'm going to say 45.
What do I have it at? I have it at 47.
All right. So let's do a quick rundown. Nick, you have you have it open still,
I
right?
do. Yep. I was going
All right.
along as we went along. Yep. I followed
Okay.
along with
Awesome.
the class.
I figured. I just wanted to make sure you
Usually
didn't
I don't
X
pay
out.
attention in class, so
So I got the Dolphins. I got the Ravens. I got Chargers, Cowboys, Bucks to cover, Cincy, Indy to win, Browns to cover, Niners to win. Uh, I have Seattle to win as well. I have Tennessee to cover. I have the Commanders to win and cover. I have the Rams to cover. I have Denver to cover. I have Kansas City to win 6.5. I have Houston and the Eagles both to cover and win the 6.5 as well. What about you?
So I went Buffalo, Baltimore, Chargers, Dallas, Detroit, Indy, Cleveland, Minnesota, New England, Tennessee, New York Giants, much to your surprise, Rams, Steelers, Cincinnati, Chicago, and Philly. And just to remind everybody, it is against the spread. Don't come at me thinking it's straight up pick because people are stupid.
Yes, we are well aware as well. All right, that is our Pick'em podcast for this week. Be sure to check us out on TNL underscore NYG and, of course, that sports network. As always, thank you for checking us out.
Hold
Please.
on a minute.
Oh, okay, sorry. I just was tagging along with
I
everything.
know you're ready to wrap it up, but you can't wrap it up until I know what you ate for dinner.
I had ribs. Just
Yeah. Did you smoke them or did you get them?
No, it's a Wednesday, so my mom just put them in the oven and slow cooked them all afternoon. So it
It's
was
a
good.
what? So you can't like make ribs on a Wednesday? Is that what that means?
It's just a process, and my mom's retired, so she was able to be home and make
Oh,
sure.
retirement. What's that like? What's that feel
Yeah,
like?
we're never gonna have that feeling. So that
Yeah,
was
I
it.
feel like I'm never ever gonna retire. I hope so. That is the perk to owning your own business.
Yeah, I
You
mean, well,
leave,
you can retire tomorrow, Nick.
I could
It's
retire
not.
tomorrow.
It's not ideal. It's not ideal, but you could be like, just fuck it. I'm not doing this anymore. You can
No, I can't
technically.
retire. But then no, that is the perk to owning your own business is that, you're not capped at like an earning
I
potential,
mean, if a sugar daddy comes around, hey Nikki, like you don't have to work anymore. I think you're gonna
I
take it.
actually no, I'd rather be a sugar mama. Like I don't
You
want to
hear
be
that, boys? You hear that, boys? City boys are up. City boys are up. You hear that? Nick wants to be a
because
sugar
here's the
mama.
thing. I don't want anyone's control over me. Like I don't want my lifestyle to be dependent on a sugar daddy. I rather be the one providing it. I rather just be the sugar mama. Like no, I rather it be the other way around.
You hear that,
Sorry.
boys? Let's go. All right.
I'd rather it be that way. Like it's yeah, no, I'd rather have that. So sugar daddies, like thanks, but no thanks. Like I can get my own and that's fine. And I'd rather it be the other way
All
around.
right. You're just a walking Destiny's Child song. All right, I got
Yeah, I am. I really am.
it.
What did you have with the ribs?
There was coleslaw.
Oh
Um,
God, ew. You ate it?
um,
There's mayo in it.
yeah, I didn't have it today. I wasn't really hungry. And there, she made cornbread, so it's good stuff.
Yeah, cornbread too. You ate the
Yeah.
cornbread?
Oh, I love cornbread, so it's a
You love
must.
cornbread.
Yeah,
What,
always
what
do.
do you put on that? Butter, honey?
Butter usually.
Okay.
Honey, if you're feeling fancy, I guess, if you have it.
Oh, hot honey, the one that would get me in the
Yeah.
cookout.
Yeah, the hot honey that will get you in the cookout. Yeah, we didn't do that tonight. But yeah. Yeah, what did you eat? I had a salad and it was with grilled chicken and
Then
I
why do you like steal? Because you're thunder, you steal my thunder.
Yes, that's
Excuse
me.
me. I actually had Starbucks today, and
Okay.
they have those little egg bites, so I had that.
Oh wow.
And was I talking to you when I was at Starbucks? Yeah,
Yes, I
maybe.
had to
I was
walk you off a ledge.
I talked to a lot of people today. I had to walk me off a ledge. I'm not completely off said ledge yet, you know, but I'm trying. And I had oh, you know what I had? Do you eat those perfect bars that you put in the fridge?
I've heard about them, but yeah.
So I had a little mini one before I did my cardio. I had a great workout because I was so pissed off and I was so mad. And then I thought I calmed down a little bit, and then I just didn't really. And then I focused on football, and I did a guest spot on Marnie's podcast. And, I had to battle a Commanders fan on why I thought the Giants would win. And so I won the debate. So, New York, I think I did you proud. And then I went and had my salad and try to focus on our picks, but I'm still not calmed down yet. I'm going to try. Think I can calm down before tomorrow?
Knowing you, I'm gonna have to text you all day long. Calm the fuck down. Calm out. Just chill. Just knowing you, but you'll overcome it. I'm not worried.
Can't. These bitches just fucking piss me the fuck off, man. But I really do need to hold it together tomorrow. So I'm going to do my very best. Did you have dessert tonight?
No, I didn't. No, I did
Are
not.
you going to have dessert?
No.
Wow, you're just not hungry today. What'd you have for lunch? Big
Uh,
lunch?
no, I didn't have a big lunch. I just
Well,
didn't
I was
want
on
it.
the phone with you. We were getting lunch. What'd you get? Because you hung up right before you ordered something. So what'd you
No,
get?
I was about to. I didn't go into the place yet. I just got pizza, 2 slices. So.
Speaking of pizza,
Oh my god, here we go.
last night after the concert, my sister and I went to Porta in Asbury, and all you could get at 10:30 was pizza. And of course, I was making a face, and she was like, "Nick, could you
You're the
just not
worst.
make a face?" So just quickly threw in like an order for a margarita pizza, and it comes out, and it's like watery sauce a little bit, and like it was like floppy, and I guess I was just making this face, and the guy was like, "Is everything all right here?" And she's like, "Can you stop making a face at the pizza? Like, you're not even gonna try it? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?" So I took a bite, and it just was
That's why
it
I
was
refuse to go out to dinner with you again.
it just was not it. And the bottom taste burnt, because it was like in the coal fire, and just it was not it. You know what it is? It was like the cheese was so gloppy too. Like it was like not like I don't know. Margarita pizza just ugh, no.
Okay. All right.
So
Well,
there, I did try something.
oh, you tried margarita pizza. Ooh.
I
Anyway,
had a bite.
yeah. Hopefully everybody has wonderful football.
Now tomorrow is going to be a challenge because they always have the worst food possible at this event.
This is where you have a couple snacks ready to go before you head
They
into
usually
the
have a
event.
fruit bowl, so hopefully I can deal with that, but we'll see.
All right. All right. Well, hopefully you have a fun weekend. Everybody enjoy their football watching. Just hope for the Giant fans out there. Just hold your breath and hope for the best.
Hope for the best.
We will see everybody. We'll see everybody Monday together. If something crazy happens in the Giant game, maybe I'll do something. We'll see. Until next time, please check out TNL_NYG or That Sports Network. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend. Peace, guys.
Bye.